Welcome in to the Rookie Mistakes Podcast. I am your host, Trades on Trades, Zach Bell. If you didn't know, now you do. How about that? We're covering the Major Mistakes Dynasty League. And we are in week 3 of the season. What a week it is. What a week it is. Going into week 4. Let me go back over here, by God. I need to switch weeks, my bad. Starting on the wrong note here. Go back to week 3. Okay. Okie dokie. Open going. Open going. All right. Already. We're going to break down the matchups of the week and see who the major mistake of the week is. How about it? Let's get into the first matchup, a very close one, by the way. We got Ransom, who is Tristan Ransom. He's 2-1 on the season, sitting in third, I believe. Very nice. Versus Laporta Potty, Sheldon Sturgill. He is 1-2 on the season, sitting in 9th place. Ransom getting the dub this week, 139 to 133. Close matchup. Love to see it. Ransom had Lamar Jackson, 25, Jahmyr Gibbs, 16. He's looking good. That Detroit running back committee, man. Who could see, I guess they're like the number one option for 2 running back sets to just be both fantasy relevant every freaking week. I love it. Not many can do that. I'll say that. But eventually, I guess over time, it's going to start happening more, you know? They're one of the best offenses in the league for a reason, and then they're operating like that. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Especially with the rookies that'll be coming in next year. Some of those freaking stud running backs. Boy, God. Oh, you oughta. Garrett Wilson, 14. Sorry, I'm skipping around a little too much. Rashee Rice. I don't know why I said it like that. Not because that's the way it's said. You frickin' dummy. 29 points. Deontay Johnson, 26 points. Geno Smith in your super flex, 13 points. On your bench, dang, Malik Willis went off for 25. I have not seen that. Like at all. Why have I not seen that of all the podcasts? Crazy. Michael Wilson with 14. D-Hop had 19 points. Finally had him a week. Just that offense, man. It just it don't look good. Good win for Ransom this week. We have Laporta Potty's team. Caleb Williams, 19 points. Kyron Williams, 31. Very nice. Drake London, 18. Eckler, 13. Naylor with 12. Very nice start there. Too bad it didn't get you the dub. And Will Levis with 15 in the Superflex spot. On your bench, Calvin Austin, 19. Ooh, I bet if you started Calvin Austin, you get the dub this week, brother. Let me see. Calvin Austin with 19 over Austin Eckler with 13 or Naylor with 12. What would that be? 7-point difference there. Oh, you would have gotten the win this week. Okay. Well, that's a nominee for major mistake of the week. Next matchup, we have Lot Lizard. Stephen Lott, who is 1-2 on the season, sitting in 11th, versus Riley Reed Option. God, I love it. He's 3-0 on the season. Very nice. Sitting in first place, Austin Mendel with 124 points on the week versus 100 for Lot Lizard. Riley Reed Option. His team looked like this. He had Kyler Murray with 15. David Montgomery with 21. Very nice. Ooh, Rashid Shaheed with a stinker. Usually when I say that means a goose egg. I say a few things that you might catch on, you might not. Hell, I don't even know half the time. Dallas Goedert. I think he's tight end 1 on the season to this point now. We had 27. Bijan Robinson with 13. God, that's a weird spot. I don't like seeing him in the flex spot. I don't know why. I just don't. It doesn't feel natural. It doesn't feel like he belongs there. You know what I mean? Los, you're welcome. Josh Allen with 30 points in your super flex point. Your super flex spot. On your bench, Gardner Minshew 14, Roshan 10. Joanne Jennings 46 on your bench. Didn't matter, didn't need it. Darnell Mooney 14. Conklin with 14, and that was all. Lot Lizard, his team looked like this. He had T-Law with 10, Jerome Ford 10, Chris Godwin 17, Khalil Shakir 19, DJ Moore 15. Finally had a solid game. Had a carry for -6 yards. Ooh. Jaden Reed with 10. On your bench, you had Darnold with 23. Oh. If you had started Sam Darnold over Herbert, you might have gotten the dub. No, you still would have lost by like 0.4 to that point. Yeah, but you have other options on your bench too. You could have played in one, brother. Mark Andrews with a 0. Let me see if you have another tight end on your roster. Oh. Man, I'd almost have to give it to you. Only because you're 0-3 on the season and had you... No, you're not. You're 1-2. Sitting 11th. Ugh. But if I say, you know, what sucks about that is because if you could have changed something and he would have started Juwan Jennings, you would have had a 0 shot. I'll sit on that. I don't want to say you deserve that one. We're going to keep Sturgill in the lead for that right now. But on your bench, Sam Darnold 23, Eric Wilson. It's not Eric Wilson, is it? It's something else. It's going to bother me if I don't look. Emmanuel. Emmanuel Wilson 16. Alexander Madison 13. Rashad Bateman 11. And Bucky Irving 11. Very nice. Next matchup. We have the notorious CTE Bryce Kippenberger sitting at 1-2 on the season. Sitting in the 10th spot with 94 points. Versus the Viagra Warriors, Pedro Martin. It's not Martin, it's Martin, but I'll probably mess it up either way. He is 2-1 on the season, sitting in second place. Very nice. With 147 points this week. He had Aaron Rodgers with 21. Aaron Jones with 25. Derrick Henry, 30. Very nice. Stephon Diggs, 19. Marvin Harrison, 17. Wish you would give him to me already. Nico Collins with 12. Najee Harris, 13 on your bench. And that is all. Notorious CTE's, his lineup looks like Patrick Mahomes, 17 points. It's like kind of what you are getting out of him right now. Travis Etienne, 12 points. DK Metcalf, 20. He's coming off a pretty good season right now. Starting off, coming off. You know what I mean. You know what I do. Yeah, Christian Kirk with 15 points. Miles Sanders on your bench with 11. Adam Thielen, 13. Cortland Sutton, 13. Quentin Johnston, 12. Back-to-back weeks of pretty solid outings for him. I knew. I shouldn't have freaking counted him out, man. Oh, man. Oh, shiesty. This was an extremely close matchup. We have the goods, Austin P. I'm not going to keep fucking your name up. Austin P, 316. That's what I'm going to do. He is 2-1 on the season. Sitting in 5th place. Would have been 3-0 had he scored 1.1 more points. That's how close this game went us. This matchup. Very nice. I like to see it, though. Because you keep showing the edge of your seat all the way to the last game, you know. Seeing what's going to happen. I love it, but I hate it when I don't come out on top with it. He had 139 points to 140 for Bend Over and Take It, Chad Crevens. He is 1-2 on the season, needed this win. Sitting in 8th. Chad had Joey B with 25, Barkley with 33. There's where it came out by God. George Pickens with 10. James Cook, 18. Justin Fields, great start, 19.4. And yes, Superflex. On your bench wouldn't matter because on your bench you had Bo Nix with 19. Watson was 16. But if you started Watson over Fields, you'd have lost. So there is that, I suppose. Yoshivash, 16 on your bench as well. Dude looks pretty good, I gotta say. Higgins didn't look, Higgins was out a while, so there's that. Excuse me. The Goods had CJ Stroud with 11, Brian Robinson 10, Justin Jefferson 20, Jamar Chase with 29, Malik Neighbors with 28, Tank Dell 11, Daniel Jones in a Superflex with 19. I bet there's somebody. Oh, yep, there sure enough was. Man, you have so many options here that you could have started. Rome Odunze on his bench with 23. Had you played him over Tank Dell, you get the win. I don't know if I would have done that, just to be clear. But, there's that. Had you started Noah Fant over Brock Bowers, I'm not saying I would have done that, you would have won. So there's two options there. And I think because you missed out on a 3-0 start to your season and an 0-2 team came in and beat you, I think you're in the lead, brother. I think you're in the lead. Sorry about that. Next matchup, we have the Scranton Stranglers, Colton Wimberly, who is 2-1 on the season, sitting in the 4th spot with 157 points on the week. Very nice. Versus 140 for Hawk Tua. Hugo Rodriguez, 1-2 on the season, sitting in 7th. Scranton Stranglers looks like this. He had Hurts with 11, Breece Hall 18, Jonathan Taylor 26, Devontae Smith 14, Chris Olave 20, Kincaid 13, Zach Moss 20, Andy Dalton in the Superflex spot with 24. Very nice, very nice. No, you still would have got it right there. On your bench, you had Matthew Stafford with 12, Singletary 18, Fergalicious, yeah, Fergalicious, 15 points, and that was all. Hugo's team, Hawk Tool, get that Hawk Tool on that thing. He had Anthony Richardson, 7 points. Zach Charbonnet. I know it's Charbonnet, but, I like to put a little southern twang on that thing. You feel me? All right. He had 25 on the week. St. Brown with 20. Chuba Hubbard, 27 points. Very nice. Tutu Atwell, 13. And Brock Purdy, 25. Yeah. Wonder where all those throws were thrown to, eh? Jawan Jennings, maybe? On your bench, you had Kirk Cousins with 12. Alan Lazard with 13. And that was it. I don't think there was really anything you could have done to overcome that 17-point matchup. Oh, here's another close one, boys. The last matchup on the week. Trades for days. Myself, 0-3 on the season. Sitting in 12. The 12th spot, however you want to say it. I had 70 points. To Booty Pleasures, 2-1. Josh Malone. Sorry. Got notifications on my phone. It's bothering me. He had 103. Completely lying. He beat my 33 points. Had I had a starting quarterback, it would have been closer. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't have won, but it'd been closer. I'd have been worried. Booty Pleasures had Dak Prescott 29. Jordan Mason 10. Kamara 15. Terry McLaurin 20. In your bench, sorry, my wife came in here. On your bench, you had Jaden Daniels 28. Very nice. Jared Goff 15. Was it Tyler Johnson? Probably Tyler, but Ty Johnson with 13. Ooh, Cole Kmet with 25. Very nice. Glad to see him put up a game, his average game once a year. And then there's my team. I had Tyler Huntley, who did not start or play when he should have. It's my opinion. He will this next week. I guarantee it. Amari Cooper with 27. Wan'Dale Robinson, 13. On my bench, how about nothing? And that was all for week 3 of Major Mistakes Dynasty. I didn't get a video of anybody. I tried. He forgot to do it. And that's fine. That's fine. We got, 18 weeks of the season, so I can fit everybody in. You know what? I mean, there's only 10 of you to go, so we'll get it. We'll get it in there, by God. You guys have a good week. We'll see how the next week shapes up. Thankfully, not a lot of injuries this week. Knock on wood, because, that could change all in 1 week. I'll have like 7 next week. It is what it is. But thank you, guys.